guys, it's Switch, and welcome back to Black Rose. We're gonna be finishing off where we left off. What? Finishing back from where we left off, and all that. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to go through the first part again, but we should be back to where I was. No problem. Who was that? That was your mom. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the get wrecked? I don't know what I'm doing with my life, honestly. It's rather sad that I don't know what I'm doing with my life yet. Okay, whatever. Moving on from sad thoughts. No look in her eyes. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Uh-huh. Later, nerd. She is behind me. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Oh shite. Instead of running back downstairs, which not exactly a great thing. Is she seriously gone? Nope. Whoa, 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 that scared me. Are you serious? Man. I'm trying to get back to where I was, but I just keep dying. Fuck. B room 1. Where would that be at? Maybe the door upstairs? The one by the baby monitor. Okay, come on. I'm ramming it. Ram it. Ram it again. Once more. More? But come on. Okay. Oh. How peaceful. I'm not asking you to speak to me, but I made something for you today. At first, I thought about going out and picking you the prettiest flowers I could find you, but decided not to. Flowers are beautiful, but eventually they all die. Instead, I made you an origami rose. Paper will never wither, just like my love for you. This rose is black because the love we once shared is gone. It was lost in the darkness, and there's no ignoring that. However, even if this love is no longer mutual, there's still one side that will never die. This rose is our symbol. Aww. That's sad. Are all these doors unlocked now? Yeah. What?
System lockdown enabled.
What? 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 I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared shitless right now. Oh, there's a note here.
Ever since my first day working here, I've felt a little strange. Now, after what happened that day, things seem to be getting even stranger. I'd even go so far as to say creepy. I've been an embalmer for years now, and I'm very passionate about my job.
Passionate about embalming?
I'm comfortable with what I do, so it's pretty unusual that I feel this way.
I agree.
2 of my colleagues have died. I had to embalm them both. However, grief can't explain this feeling. Up until just 4 days ago, I hadn't even known about the history of this funeral home. I already knew that it was ridiculously old, but what I didn't know was that it allegedly harbors some kind of powerful aura which traps and torments the spirits of people who have died in a state of grief or fear, and have at some point been associated with the building in one way or another. These associations apparently include those occurring post-mortem, such as embalmings and funerals.
Alright. So, yeah. I was about to say, so there's probably a lot of other spirits roaming around this place then, not just her. Okay, so we've got one key to that thing. Now, where would be the next one? Honestly, I'm not sure. Okay, well, I guess it's time to find the other one. I'm assuming that's probably upstairs. I'm probably wrong about that, but... What? Oh. Oh, it's showing me where to go. I was supposed to follow him, I guess. It didn't do that, because fuck Dad. Oh, hey, there's a note up here now, too. Miss Rains, or Rons, or probably Rains, please, tell your son to stop playing under the tables during funeral services. It's disruptive and upsetting to the grieving families. Today he also stole one of the keys to the visitation room and was later attempting to open one of the drawers in the morgue. This type of behavior is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. Blech. If you do not start controlling him, I will take it upon myself to personally teach him a lesson. Michael. Well, Michael, as long as you're not being a cunt to the kid, that's fine. I agree that he does need to be taught some kind of manners, you know? You can't just let a kid go off and do something like that. That's impolite and bothering other people. Especially the whole morgue thing and stealing things.
This place has a serious lockdown system. Yesterday was the first time I've ever seen it used, and many of the workers, including myself, were ordered to wait in the family room until the situation was taken care of. No one I've spoken to about it knows why it was done, or at least they won't say. All I know is that these safety glass windows and electronic gates appear to be designed for keeping things in rather than out.
Oh, that's helpful.
I was the first responder that day. I was the first and only person to make it to Myrtle's side before she passed away. She managed to give Sullivan a parting "I love you" on that baby monitor, but that was the last communication they ever had. The last thing she ever did was give me that piece of paper. It was a short poem she had written for Sullivan earlier that day. She asked me to give it to him, and I promised her I would. Then she slipped away. I guess Sullivan had picked up by Myrtle's weak rasping in the baby monitor that something was happening to her, because soon after she had passed, he came running into the hall from the upstairs arrangement room. But he was too late. She was gone. That's when he broke down. I'd never seen him show so much emotion towards Myrtle before. Then, of course, the rest happened. I'll keep my promise, even now. It's all I can do for my dear friends.
Yay, save pod! Save pod? Save spot. There's an S there. Okay, nice. I can't move. Unless I can't move at all, actually. Like, at all. What? The fuck? What? Oh, my fingers were on the wrong keys. It's very dark in my room, and I just don't question it, okay? People do it all the time. Where's the noise? The sound? Like, there's no sound at all. I'm sprinting and there's no sound. Clicking, there's no sound. Is there not supposed to be any sound? Alright, sound is back. Nice.
There are a lot of strange things I've seen around this place. For instance, the fireplace that isn't even a real fireplace. It's some kind of ladder shaft, but there's a tough metal grate fastened over it that appears to be controlled electronically, most likely by the lockdown system. I'm assuming the shaft leads down to the basement, but it must have been sealed off because it's not accessible from anywhere down there. Another thing I've started wondering about is a metal handle that's been sitting on Michael's desk for about a month now. I asked about it once out of curiosity, but he avoided giving me a direct answer. He told me it broke off of something. I had already assumed this, seeing as it's covered in dirt and rusted around the edges where it had clearly been attached to something for a very long time. Perhaps the biggest mystery I've encountered here is the place Myrtle always went for privacy. She was often depressed, so she was always going into the downstairs hall on her way to wherever it was she went to be alone. However, she seemed to vanish. The only place she could have gone from that hallway is down into the basement, but I went down there one day to ask her something and I couldn't find her. I'm wondering if there's a secret room somewhere down there. After all, I did learn from Michael that this building is from the 1600s, long before it was ever a funeral home. Buildings as old as this one sometimes have quite a few secret areas.
So there are secret rooms, eh? Okay, we're gonna move on from
They
that.
still haven't buried them. Sullivan has been lying in his coffin now for 2 days and Myrtle for 3. Because Conrad refused to touch Myrtle's coffin after her funeral, it had to be put aside so Sullivan could have his. Conrad still simply doesn't want to have anything to do with the burial of either of them, even if all he's doing is preparing a future grave without actually touching the coffins. I'm starting to wonder if he had some type of unpleasant encounter with Myrtle and Sullivan's coffins, or he heard some absurd rumor about their corpses. What's sad is that Myrtle and Sullivan don't have relatives who care enough about their burials to actually do something about this.
That's kind of sad.
Michael was embarrassed to have to tell all the relatives and friends that the actual burials couldn't be held yet. Even so, none of them objected. Maybe they just didn't see a point in doing so, considering the person they would be doing it for is already gone. I don't know. As far as feeling nervous around coffins, I do get a strange vibe now in the visitation room. The atmosphere in there is starting to feel different. The air feels heavier, a little bit oppressive even. It seems to be more noticeable today than it was yesterday. I'm not quite sure if I believe in ghosts or not, but it seems to fit what I've heard before about locations having uncomfortable negative energy due to evil or extremely upset spirits. Maybe it's just normal stuff here. There aren't any windows in there, and it is the middle of summer.
Yeah, it could just be that. Weather makes things weird, and sometimes you feel odd about different things. Like your head is just I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm getting at. I'm tired.
It turns out that Devin got into the morgue by stealing Sullivan's key card from the office. Mrs. Raines had been in there and forgot to lock it when she left. Nobody knows exactly how the kid figured out the passcode, but considering what a flake his mother is, that's probably just something else she inadvertently compromised. They're burying Sullivan with a few of his belongings from the funeral home. I guess because he had worked here for so long and was so loyal to his job. Michael revealed that one of those belongings is Sullivan's key card. Of course, they would need to deactivate it from the system to avoid any breaches and the chance that it was stolen. But then again, Mrs. Raines would be the one who would do that. I discovered earlier today that Devin had stolen the system lock override key as well and hidden it somewhere in the building. This has got to be the most troublesome, ill-behaved kid I've ever encountered.
Yeah, he seems to be a little bit of a troublemaker, but you can't really blame him. Yeah, you can. You really can. He's done some weird things, I guess. And, taking things that aren't his and snooping around buildings and shit. Yeah. Grief-stricken man killed by train after blinding himself. 57-year-old Sullivan James, one of 2 funeral directors at the Seanmere Hills Funeral Home, was killed Monday after he tripped and fell onto the tracks of an oncoming train. According to his co-workers at the funeral home, James had slipped into a state of grief-stricken hysteria just minutes earlier, after experiencing an emotional breakdown over the death of a childhood friend and co-worker, Myrtle Varnworth, who had been suffering from a severe brain tumor, which doctors had deemed inoperable. Miss Varnworth passed away 9 days after the end of her predicted death date. James, devastated, apparently gouged out his own eyes using a scalpel from the funeral home's preparation room and managed to scramble out a nearby window. Jesus. Miles Treadman, an embalmer at Chanmire Hills Funeral Home and a short-time co-worker of Mr. James, had begun a chase after the frenzied man through the field behind the building, but he was not able to catch up catch him before he reached a nearby segment of railroad tracks and tripped, falling down on top of them. Treadmen and a few other eyewitnesses reported that James made no attempt to get up as the train quickly rolled in. Grief-stricken Sullivan James was killed on impact, the fast-moving train hitting him with such force that he was severed into 3 pieces. It has been speculated by those who knew the man that his fatal episode was driven by guilt for not treating his longtime friend how he believed he should have. This double tragedy at the Shenmire Hills Funeral Home has sparked a great deal of public interest in the site and has become an attraction for loitering and vandalism among young people. In the 3 days that have passed since the incident, 3 arrests have already been made. They never buried either of them. Both are still here. Something's written on the back. They say that if you take his rose, he wakes up, and that's the only way his coffin will open. I heard that he also tears you into 3 pieces if he catches you. Oh. Something's under the table. Well, you're not creepy, you little shithead. They won't ever find it, bitch. I'll find it, alright. Alright, well, we've got the next room into the visitation room, I think it was? Or nursing room, something like that. Oh, I thought I saw, like, a key.
All those attending the funeral service for Sullivan James, please gather in the visitation room.
Coming. Thanks for the notice. Is that the kid? That is not the kid. Those are strange men. Okay, that's just me, I think. Okay, is this the same note that we read a second ago, or? No. Okay, so there's a key in the coffin. Okay. Huh? That fireplace looks suspicious. Just saying. Okay. Okay. Can't say I'm happy to be in here. Oh wow, I'm lagging like a motherfucker. What are those? Uh-huh. What a lovely... Dare you, devil dare you. You see, I'm a smart man. And when you're a smart man, you don't do stupid things. And that, in my opinion, is a very stupid thing. Speaking of stupid things, we're at a funeral home. Roses. Oh, lovely, lovely roses. Man eating somebody? Yes, because that's what I want to see when I'm visiting old dead grandmaybe in her fucking coffin. Fucking weird old people feeding soup to dead skeletons. Yeah. I guess we've got to take it. There's a black origami rose lying on top of the coffin. Take it. No. I was hoping something good was going to happen. I'm going to leave, and there's going to be noises. There's going to be banging. There's going to be screaming. Oh no, come on. What? I can't break open the door.
Sullivan James was blind as a bat. Sullivan James fell down flat. Sullivan James is withered and blue. Sullivan James is coming for you.
That's a very nice poem you have there. Door? Door? No door. Cause screw you when you need doors, right? Oh! Whoa! What is that? What the fuck, dude? What the shit? Do you know what's not cool? Sullivan James is not cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Is there something in this coffin that I need to take? Maybe. Nope. Oh. You cocksucker. I got the key. I got the key to the door, I am assuming. And I could have left. Fuck you. Alright, we are now back, so we will take this rose. Start going towards the door. Get it slammed on our faces because we're a bunch of cocksuckers. Is there a key in here that I can take? No. But this guy looks fucking creepy, dude.
Sullivan James was blind as a bat.
So he was.
Sullivan James fell down flat.
And he did.
Sullivan James is withered and blue.
Well, now what happened after he got hit by a train?
James is coming for you.
I have witnessed this for myself. I am witnessing this for myself. He seems to be a very strong spirit, by the way. Like, he's insane, you know? And that is fucking creepy, dog. Come on, don't die, you cocksucker! Fuck! I just karate chopped my fucking desk and that hurt my hand. I'm not a badass like I want to be, okay, Mom? I'm sorry. Love me for who I am, not what you want me to be. So I wonder how the kid died, though. That's kind of interesting. Because, like, I'm assuming that this kid is, like, the troublemaker dude. Makes sense, really. I'm actually really enjoying this game, though. Like, I'm glad that there's more than just that girl. If it was just that girl, I'd probably be a lot less cool. You know, there's people like fucking Sullivan James and other shit now. And Sullivan is fucking creepy. Am I a girl? I'm assuming that gasp was me every time that the light goes out in this part. I think I'm a girl. That's nice.
Sullivan James was blind as a bat. Sullivan James fell down flat. Sullivan James is
Sucked a
withered
cock.
and blue.
Sullivan James ate my anus hole? No way! Alright, so I'm gonna have to, like, maybe lead him this way. And then, no, lead him this way. And then go around. Like, that just looks so alien-like, and it freaks me out, dude. Like, I don't know about any of you guys, but aliens scare me to death. Cool concept, and I love aliens. Absolutely love stories and shit about them. But they just scare me to bits. I can't help it. Like, I love aliens. I love everything about them, really, except for the fact that they kind of scare me a lot. So, I'm not sure if I should be going this way. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be going anywhere. But, just... if I keep running, I'm sure I'll get away from him. What? I was running towards him all along. Can he fly upstairs, though? That's the real question here. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going right now, to be honest. Fuck, I went to the chapel. This is bad. He's gonna get me in here. No. Something just fell where Sullivan was. Whew. Oh, that scared me. A security card. It's a key card. Thank you. Please save. For the love of fuck, save. Alright, so where do I need a key card? Oh, I thought it was like different than the rest of the wall. There's gotta be something in here though, right? Like if you really think about it. A room for nothing, but in a game filled of mystery. and other things. What could it be used for? I don't know. I also know where I'm going right now. And I'm scared and I want to stop, but not at a safe spot. So I can't because life's unfair and I'm a square. Alright, so the only thing I can think of is that automated downstairs door downstairs words. Alright. So it's gotta be down here then. Right? I mean, I don't know the key code or anything. Enter passcode. Right click to back out. I don't... Count the lines between the lines. Okay. What? Count the lines between the lines. What? Alright, so I guess the lines would, like, between the lines. So it would be like the X's and O's then, I'm assuming, right? So, count the lines between the lines. So an X has 2 lines. I think that's how that works, right? Okay. And zeros don't really have any lines. Or maybe they're just like one big line, you know? Like, it doesn't really make any sense as a line, but I don't know. So it would be 1, no, it would be 2, then 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 2, 9, 4. Okay, 2, 9, 4. 2, 9, 4, 7. Let's see if that works. 2, 9, 4, 7. Oh shit! Dude, I am a fucking genius. Please don't kill me though. Loading, saving? Of course you can't save when we get to creepy spaces like this. Oh no. And then why here though? What is that noise? Please give me a safe spot for the love of fucking Christ.
Everyone here is dead. They've all been killed. Ghosts in this house are not like ghosts in other houses. If they're looking for something specific, their corpses actually get up.
Great.
Someone threw the lockdown switch and I can't get out. I finally found the override key, but I'm not sure exactly where the switch is. Although I might have an idea. I remember overhearing a conversation Michael was having a few months ago about something which was located underground. I'm confused as to whether or not this underground location is the main basement where Myrtle's coffin is. I went down there a while ago and looked around, but it appears to be mostly a storage space. Maybe I missed it. The basement is extremely dark, even with a flashlight. Maybe I need to go search again more thoroughly. I need to find the switch. My very life depends on it, as do the lives of many future wanderers if this doesn't stop. One of the most unsettling things about this funeral home is that after a while, you start to feel as though it's hanging by a thread and on the verge of collapsing, prevented only by the mysterious force that fills the building. It's such a strange feeling. Maybe I'm not the same skeptic I was before working here. But where is that damn switch?
In the deepest part of the house.
Okay, where's the deepest part of the house? I'm not staying around for this. I'm sorry. Oh wait, unless that was telling me that the deepest part of the house is... No, I think that it's gotta be the freaking... that fireplace, right? Like, that looked like it went down. And that makes sense to me. Saving! Okay, guys, well, that's the end of fucking today, because fuck this shit. As I said, fuck this shit. it's been a great one, you know, a great video, great times. I hope you all have a great day and all that shit. And I'll continue. Oh, fuck. No, I'm gonna do this one next week. I'm gonna upload another game because I can't take another thing of this. Like, I will upload 3 videos this week. I know it's fucking like Thursday already, or is it fucking Friday? Shit, what is today? Yeah, it's Friday as of now. It's 1:15 in the morning. So I'm gonna put this one up. I'll record another video, put that one up today. So 2 videos out on Friday, and then I'll probably, more than likely, will put it up on Saturday.